Alright guys, so I need to run a quick errand. Hopefully it won't take me no more than an hour and a half, because I need to come back home and start a project and cook dinner. So the other day I was at Pier One, and I didn't get to shop, but I did see some things that I wanted to get. I had an emergency, and so I had to leave, and I had only been there maybe like 5 minutes. So I am going to go and look at the things that I saw the other day at the Pier One and maybe get it if it's still there. And I need to go by Target because I need to get some things for the house. And I need to, it's one other place I needed to go to. I need to go by Lowe's because I'm going to do a project, and they have this brand of what is it? Hold on. This is shaking. Okay. They have this brand of, hold on. They have a brand of paint, and it's a chalk paint that I've been wanting to try. And so I think I'm gonna get a sample because I want to see if it's gonna work on this space first. And so yes, I'm gonna do that. And then hold on, it doesn't seem like it's secure. Okay, and then I'm going to come back home. I think I might need to go by Aldi's, but we'll see how we do on time because I'm kind of pressed for time now. So yeah, so I'm gonna go and do those. I need to go by Target. I need to go by Pier One, and I think I might go into Juani's and Hobby Lobby. I might just stop into those places. There is nothing particular that I need there. No, I may not, because I need to go by Ashley. I bought something at Ashley at the beginning of the month when they delivered my bar stools, and you guys, I'm gonna be sharing those bar stools with you in an upcoming video so that you can see them. But while I was in there, you know, I had always known about Ashley's clearance section. Matter of fact, my mom hooked me up to them about 10 years ago when we moved back here to Atlanta. And so from that clearance section, that big table that I have in my the coffee table in my living room, that came from there, and it was $65, and it had just a little scratch on the side. And actually, because there is some areas on there that is supposed to look a little worn, it blended right in. So $65 for that, yes. Also, my occasional chairs, the ones that match my sofa, also came from there, and that was in the clearance section also. I don't remember how much it was originally, but I do know that I had only paid $100 for that. Yes, I did. So I had been going to Ashley's clearance area for quite some time. I have not gone in there recently until I went in there to get those bar stools. But while I was in there, I went to the clearance section, and they also clearance out their accessories. So I'm going to show you something that I purchased during that time. I'm gonna probably show you that in a upcoming video if I don't do it at the end of this video. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and make our way to our shopping center, and I will share with you what they have at our first location, and there's Pier One. And then once we get back home, if this video is not too long, I will share with you the items that I bought. Okay, I'll see you shortly. Okay guys, so let me tell you guys where I have been. And I have literally come out of the store with nothing really. I don't know, I'm just not, guess I'm not really in the mood to shop. Let me pull over right here. I think this needs to be, hopefully that is okay. Okay, so yeah, I don't think I'm really in the mood to shop. There were just some little items that I wanted to get. I got 2 things out of Pier One, and one of the things that I had saw the other day that I was telling you guys that I was gonna pick up. And then what else did I get? I went by Target and got what I wanted from there, which was just a little something. And then I went by, so I went to, oh, the house is for sale already. I'm driving through this community. We were thinking of checking out this community, Mr. B and I, and it's already established community, first of all. But then, you know, when the housing market came, they stopped building in here, so they had a whole bunch of undeveloped land. So now they've started to build again, and actually they build up a lot. We keep coming through here trying to see what they're doing and how is it looking. You know, I'm just like really concerned about getting somewhere, and I want them to keep up where they are. And so like now, I know a lot of times I keep talking about we might move, and I feel that way because my subdivision is like really changing, and I'm not sure. My association president, who was once there, she was retired, and she was excellent. She was excellent to have, and she stayed on top of it. And so my the new association president now isn't retired, and she's not so on top of things, and there's things that are happening that I don't like, and you know, and I've like voiced my opinions, and it's just a lot of things that are happening. And so I'm slowly beginning to see my neighborhood change, and I'm not liking it. Now, I still love my house, which is why I'm always so conflicted, because I do love my house. There are some things that I would have like changed about it, but the things that they're building now don't have the same architectural detail that I currently have in my home. And I don't know, so I think that if we do move, it will be in an already established neighborhood. That way I'll already know what's there. I don't mean to sound no kind of way, or you know, like I'm better than some other people or anything like that, but we pay a lot for our home, and we try to do everything so that it is maintained. And you know, and then sometimes when you get other people in there who may not be homeowners, they may be renters, they don't feel the same way, which is why I also go back and forth about if I want to rent my home, because I know me myself, I would probably be the landlord from hell, because I want people to treat my place the way I treat my place. And I would think if you're in something, you would want to make it nice. So yeah, but it seems like they've almost look like they only have a couple of more lots back there to build, and I see a couple of houses in here for sale, but not that many. It looks like there may be only 3 in here now. And this community here, when it first started to develop, like in 2007, they were starting at like 230 220,000, and they have like up to 6 bedrooms in there. And of course I don't need 6 bedrooms. I would still want to have the 4 bedrooms, 2.5 or 3 baths that I'm currently like I have now. But now, because of the housing market or whatever, the new houses in there that are really similar to the style and the layout of the older houses, they're like at starting at like 190. So the high 100s to the low 200s. And so I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do, but I just wanted to see what they were doing over in that community. And actually I meant to turn the camera around so that you could see the homes, but I got all into what I was saying. But anyway, and I just went on that tangent because I just turned to that subdivision. But back to the places that I get. So I told you I had to go to Lowe's. I did not go to Lowe's. It is so hot out here, and I really only wanted to be out for about an hour and a half, and I'm like over that now. But I just decided not to go to Lowe's, and I went to Joann's. Joann's has some really nice things. The one thing that I went in there to look at, they had, but I need several of them, so I'm probably going to wait maybe until the weekend, and I can have Mr. B come out with me so I can use several of the 40% off coupons. And then let me see, I wanted to go by Ashley because I wanted to see what they had in the clearance area, but I don't feel like driving over there, so I'm probably just gonna end up going home. I went by Aldi's and I got some things, just some things we needed I wanted for lunch for this coming up week, and I got some mangoes and some milk, just little things, some bananas. You guys know my favorite breakfast, actually there are 2 things that I just absolutely love for breakfast, is peanut butter and bananas on toast with honey and a cup of coffee. Yes, oh my God, that is so good to me. And I also like avocado toast with thinly sliced tomatoes and a little bit of sprinkling of salt and pepper. That is so good also. So I said I was gonna go to Lowe's to try that paint, but then I realized I have some chalk paint at home, so I think I'm gonna go home and work on one of those projects that I was telling you about, and I am going to probably just chill. I'm just chill for the rest of the day, and yeah, so. But yeah, that is all that is happening with me. There were some things that if I could have found them, I would have bought them. I wanted to some more. I needed one other apothecary jar, and I wanted it to be like kind of like round, like oval like. And I need to go to Home Goods, but I don't feel like going that way today, so that might be another project. I mean, that may be for another day. I'm not gonna do that. And yeah, I don't know. So, but yeah, it is really hot, and I'm kind of hungry, and I just wanted to get out for a bit. But I know one thing, it is incredibly hot. My thermostat says it's 93 degrees outside. It feels so much hotter. It's so humid, so humid. So, but yeah, so I'm just and you guys see I pressed out my hair, and this is what my hair does in this humidity, which is why I generally don't press it out. But my ends were so raggedy, and I kept putting it off, and so my twist outs weren't turning out the way that I wanted them to, nor were my bantu knots, and then I was having like the knots on the end of my hair, and I can't stand that. So I knew it was time for me to go ahead and cut that. So what I'm going to do now is once I get home, I am going to just show you the couple of things that I bought. It really isn't a lot. I think if I bought 4 things, I'm doing good. And then I also am going to show you the item that I got from Ashley Furniture, so you guys can see that. And I thought it was a very good deal, so you'll see what that is shortly. Okay friends, so I have made it home, and as you see, my hair has just like really blown up. It is very humid out there, so I'm just gonna quickly share with you the very small haul. And I'll just start off with the things that I purchased today. And as I said, I did not get a lot, but I did go by Pier One, like I said, and everything is still in the paper, so you're going to hear some rumbling of the paper, with some rustling of the paper. But I was going to start a project, but now I'm tired and I'm actually sleepy. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'll probably take a nap. But what I want to do first is I'm going to season my meat and go ahead and put it in the oven and set the timer. And then I think I'm gonna take me a quick nap. But one of the items that I purchased from Pier One are these very pretty knobs here. And it's a project that I'll be working on, and I wanted to utilize these knobs. Now I love them because once again it has like the little nail head type design here around the perimeter of the knobs, as well as on the inside and around here. Is really cute. I love the glass accent. Now these knobs were they were $2.98. They were regularly $6.95. So I got 2 of them, and yeah, I think this is gonna be really cute once I get done. Okay. Now the other item that I got from Pier One was pretty much out of necessity. So a couple of months ago, I had purchased myself a mug. And I purchased the mug, you know, just so I can, on the weekends, really have my mug to drink coffee. Now, Mr. B and I, we both have our coffee mugs. We have our his and her coffee mug. But I bought me one with a B on it. Well, do you know that he loves that coffee mug? He's like, thanks for the coffee mug. What? No, he was like, that's not for me. No, it's not for you. And he was like, well, why didn't you buy me a mug? Because I did not think you would like the design. And he was like, I don't care about that. I can just drink my coffee out of it. So the mug that I'm speaking of is like this, but it has a monogram B for our last name. So they did not have any B's, so I got him a D for Derek, and that way he can drink out of his cup and I can get my cup back, because I wanted to drink out of my cup. And he will always just grab that cup, and he just gravitated towards that cup. So this mug here was originally $9.95, but it was on clearance for $3.98. and I think it is simply adorable, which is why I said I bought this out of necessity, because we're gonna fight over that B cup, and I bet you he's still probably gonna want to continue to use that cup. So okay, so that was all that I purchased from Pier One. I told you guys that I keep this paper. This paper is excellent to use when you're cleaning like your windows or your glass and you're using like your vinegar and water solutions. I even use this on my glass in my refrigerator when I'm cleaning out the glass shelves in there. It's awesome. So I always keep this paper just for that purpose. Okay. Sorry about the wrestling. Okay. Now the next item that I got was from Target, and there wasn't anything really in my one spot area, and the things that I needed from Target were items that I needed for the house, like tissue and the Unstoppables, and you know, just like little toiletry, little household things like that. But one thing, excuse me, that I needed was something to put the loose change in that Mr. B always leaves in his clothes and always ends up in the washing machine or the dryer. So I got this little container here, and it is it has a top here. Don't think I'm gonna keep the top on here, but although I do like the top, and what I think I will probably do is stencil on here laundry change or loose change or something cute on the top here. And this was in the one spot, and it was $3. Very cute, because this is one of the colors that I am using in that area, and you will be seeing that video probably later on this week. So it is almost complete. You know, I don't rush and do anything. So if you are one of those people who, you know, you want to see something and you want to see it all the way completed or whatever, I'm not that one. I don't rush to do anything. I plan everything that I do. And so, but that space is, I would say, 97% complete. I just need one more item. But for $3 for this, and for the reason that I need it for my purpose, this is a great deal. Okay, so I told you guys that a couple of weeks ago I went to Ashley's and I bought I ordered actually my bar stools. I don't know if you can kind of see them back there. I hope not. It's coming up soon. But while I was also there walking around, you know, they have an area that's all clearance areas. Like I told you before, I had purchased several items from in my home years ago from Ashley's in the clearance department. And they may have had like a little nick here, a little scratch here, but you cannot tell. Matter of fact, like I said, that chair right here came from Ashley Furniture. It sure did. This sofa here came from Ashley, but I paid full price for that. And my occasional chairs right here came from Ashley. I paid full price for that. But this table here was the table that I was telling you guys that is $65. Let me pan over there so you can see it. That one. I paid $65 for that. Yes. And I still remember the amount because I thought it was going to be higher. And when she told me the amount, I was like, I want it. And I think I had them deliver all this stuff together, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken. But anyway, all that being said, when I went in there to get my chairs, I went into the clearance area and it was like Christmas in July. And I had been wanting some of these the past 2 Christmases, and I always talked myself out of them, but I did not this time, and I got it in July, and the price that I paid for this, guys, you are going to be amazed. So the items that I am speaking of are these beautiful mercury glass trees. They are so pretty. They're pretty heavy, and the price of these, the regular price for this was $61.95. Really? $61.95. Now, you know, you could have found this all day, every day during the holidays, and they wanted like $14, $20 maybe. And but yeah, $61.95, your girl wouldn't have paid it. But what she would pay is $5 a piece. They were 2 for $10. You see that? They also had some other things. I think they had some in red, and I knew I wasn't going to be using red. I hope I don't decide to use red anyway. But, and here's the other one. Now, I've had these a couple of weeks, like I said, and I have done a haul, and every time I would forget to include this in the haul. But these are awesome, and they were an amazing deal for 2 of these. And I guess I'm going with silver this year. So that's, I guess. I don't know, but it looks like that's what the direction that I will be going in. So I am really happy about these purchases, and now I can put them back where I had them stored now that you have finally seen them. And I'm going to put my other items where they're going, and then maybe after I take my nap I will feel like starting my project. So guys, I am going to end this video. Thanks for spending the day with me. I hope I did not bore you too much with all of my rambling and with my very simple haul here. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to Juani's house, I would love for you to subscribe. And as always, whenever you're in town, you can always stop by Juani's house. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.